Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thank you very much for joining me here today. We're going to take a quick look at Mana Decentraland, request from one of my community members. Thank you very much for requesting I cover this. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and touch on this quickly here, of course. We're not going to bother with Bitcoin just based on the fact that I'll probably make a separate video regarding that. And, Bitcoin did bounce off a key level support at 49,500. So I think we should expect to see a push the upside at least a little bit further to 51 or 52,000 to test that resistance. Now, if you're new to the channel, I'm not a financial advisor, right? I just love teaching people how to trade. This is my full-time job. And I can tell you that I get great joy from helping others become more successful financially, especially through crypto, because crypto is really an easy way to do that. So that being said, just consider joining my community. I have a community down the link in the description below, of course, where I send out signals. I have a trading academy that's rolling out next month, and we have a live chat. I communicate with all my members. It's a really awesome experience to be able to kind of just get better at crypto, right? It's just a better way to go. So check that out in your own time. Now, looking here at Decentraland, we can see we just broke above a key level resistance on the 50-day simple moving average on the one-day chart. So this is an extremely good sign. Be back above that. Now, it's not a guarantee, of course. The one-day candlestick hasn't closed yet, but we've got about 5 hours left, and it's likely going to stay where it's at, if not perhaps higher. So this is all good stuff. Keep in mind, too, Bitcoin has similar price action, so Mana is effectively performing synonymously with Bitcoin to an extent. Not exactly, but fairly close. These are almost the same patterns, just different moving averages. So bear that in mind when you look at this here, that, Mana is slightly reliant on Bitcoin. I wouldn't say 100%, but we do get that knee-jerk reaction when Bitcoin sells off. Mana does too. So just be aware of that. And then that being said too, looking at the moving averages, again, we're good shape there. We're over the 50, but when you look at the RSI, you can see that we're up over 50 as well. Key level, that basically means we're over a key level support, which is synonymous with the 50 on the simple moving average for the chart. So a lot of 50s I know getting thrown around here, but being up over 50 and under 70 on the RSI tells us that we're more on the bullish side of things than the bearish side of things. Bitcoin has, again, very similar price structure, and that's a very, very good sign to see that. We also had a recent MACD convergence on the 23rd. The price has been progressing up ever since, but slow and steady, right? It tests that key level resistance. Now it's pushing through. We just need to get up over $3.80 to be able to break above that Fibonacci retracement level. And that's probably a more important, more impactful resistance level, because you can see that's also getting tested and rejected 3 days in a row. So let's look at the 4 hour and see what's going on here. We're also seeing rejection at the 200-day simple moving average on the 4 hour chart. This is probably a lot of the reason why, but here's a cool thing, and you can kind of see this. We got this nice ascending wedge pattern. The likelihood of a breakout to the upside is pretty high. Okay, so I do think Mana will break to the upside here in the near future based on this sentiment here. But let's go ahead and take a look at TD sequential and see. We got a reset there, so we're all good. And how about the 1 hour Ichimoku cloud? We are traveling within, we don't really have any major buy signals here right now. So I'd wait for the price to break free from this resistance level first. But the fact that it's been tested 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 times in the last 3 trading days tells us that it's trying to push past that resistance level, and the bears are starting to lose control, right? So that shift in momentum is occurring, and it's looking very good here for Mana. So I'd speculate we're going to see a break to the upside. And what that would do is if we do break to the upside, the next profit target would be around $4.20, which is upwards of about 10% gain from the current price action right now. So I do think it's pretty likely that Mana will break to the upside here soon. Once again, this is very reliant on Bitcoin doing well. Okay, Bitcoin doesn't have to shoot to the moon tomorrow for Mana to do something very similar. But what needs to happen from Bitcoin is stability and some sideways action, something to, at the very least, give us confidence and less fear, uncertainty, and doubt. That fear has a tendency of factoring into a lot of altcoins, and Mana is one of those presently. So until Mana breaks free from Bitcoin, we're going to see this type of behavior, and that's just pretty much par for the course. A lot of coins are doing this right now. So it's not bad nor good. It just kind of is what it is, and it's all right, And when I say not good, not bad, that's more of a neutral, positive sign, right? Because if Bitcoin isn't struggling, then these altcoins can slowly continue to regenerate. Bitcoin starts to suffer, we're going to see this happen as well. So just be mindful of that going into your trading. But I'm confident Bitcoin will progress up to closer to 52,000 next 24, 48 hours. I think that's very likely just at this point in time. And based on that sentiment, bouncing off a key level support, 49,500 for Bitcoin, I think it's important to note that we're likely going to see a slow progression upside, at least the next 24 to 48 hours. But this week could be a different week. We'll see obviously what happens, but we'll take it day by day. I think Mana's in good shape for right now. That's what I'm trying to summarize here. We should expect a breakout to the upside soon based on this ascending type of pattern forming, as well as the fact that Bitcoin's consolidating sideways nicely right now, and that's what we need for coins like this. I hope you found benefit here. Of course, comment below if you do. Thanks so much for your time. Look forward to seeing you next video. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you.